Hello again. I'm Mr. Adam, and welcome to Harmony at Home. I'm so thrilled that you've joined me for part 2 of our recorder series. If you missed part 1, there's a link up here or one down below in the description box. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning about posture and breathing. Let's get started. First, let's talk about posture. What is posture? Well, posture is the way we hold ourselves when we're standing, sitting, or performing an activity. For example, when I'm watching a movie, my posture might look like this. When I'm playing the recorder, my posture is probably going to be more like this. Playing with good posture is so important. Without good posture, it's hard to play with a beautiful tone, or sometimes it's hard to make a tone at all. But don't you worry, I'm going to show you how to play with perfect posture every time. When we play our recorders, we need to make sure that we're sitting up nice and tall so we can get a full breath of air. Before we talk about how to sit up tall, I'd like to make sure everyone has a nice, solid chair to sit on. We shouldn't play our recorders lying down or sitting on the couch or in bed because it's hard to make a beautiful tone and it's hard to sit with good posture. So if you need to find a solid chair, you can do that now. Please pause the video and press play when you're ready to continue. In order to sit up tall, we need to make sure that our ears, shoulders, and hips are all lined up, like this, not like this. Once your ears, shoulders, and hips are all lined up, then bring the recorder up to your mouth. Don't bring your mouth to the recorder. We also need to make sure that we're not sitting too far back in our chairs. I like to keep a little stuffed animal friend with me on the back of my chair. And if I'm not smushing my stuffed animal friend, then I know that I'm sitting far enough forward in my chair. Let's practice this. I'm going to sit with either good playing posture or bad playing posture, and I want you to yell out which one I'm doing. Are you ready? Let's try this. Great job, everyone. Now that we've learned about posture, let's talk a little bit about breathing. Breathing is really important, not just because it helps keep us alive, but because it powers our instrument. If you've watched episode 1, you know that we have to blow air through our recorder to make our sound. But there's so much more to it than that. How we breathe determines our tone, which pitches we can play, and how cleanly we play. For example, if I blow too hard when I'm playing low notes, they might crack or squeal like this. Or if I blow too softly when I'm playing high notes, they might not come out at all. One way we can tell how hard we're blowing is by thinking of either hot air or cold air. What are hot air and cold air? Do what I do and you will find out. For hot air, let's take our hand and put it in front of our mouth. And now I want you to open your mouth up really wide, like this, and then blow out onto your hand. How did that feel? Hot, right? There you have it, hot air. Now to play cold air, I want you to do the same thing. Take your hand and put it in front of your mouth. But this time I want you to purse your lips like you're blowing out birthday candles, like this. And then blow onto your hand. How did that feel? Cold, right? There you have it, hot and cold air. Now I want you to take your recorder and try playing the notes G, A, and B using both hot air and cold air. I want you to think about the difference in what you hear between using hot air and cold air on those notes. And just in case we forgot, here's how we play those 3 notes. G, A, and B. You can pause the video here and press play when you're ready to continue. What did you notice? I noticed that when I played my notes with cold air, they cracked and squealed. But when I played with warm air, they sounded nice, round, and beautiful. Let's try practicing this by playing long tones on G, A, and B. We're going to play each long tone for 8 beats. Let's start with G. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Wonderful. Now let's try A. Remember to play with hot air. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Great job. Now let's try B. Again, remember to use hot air. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent job. Now let's try an exercise using everything we've learned so far. We're going to play something called a call and response. I'm going to play a short phrase using the notes G, A, and B, and then I want you to play back what you hear. I'm going to start on G. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Now you try. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Excellent job. Let's try another one. Again, I'm going to start on G. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. All right, now you try. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Excellent job. Let's try one more. This time I'm going to start on a B. Are you ready? Here's our last one. 1, 2, ready, and. Now you try. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Wonderful. You're doing such a great job. We're almost out of time for today, but before you go, I'd like to talk to you about what to practice for next week. For next week, I would like you to practice playing the 3 pitches we've already learned, G, A, and B, but using hot air and cold air, and trying to play with the nicest sound you can. I look forward to seeing you for part 3. Happy practicing, and see you soon.